No, lockjaw. When you get lockjaw, I really hate when you get lockjaw. All right. 3.1 day 2 plurality with elimination method. I can't even speak. Those that are watching us online, you're going to have to listen to something very fast. Read. You can read this. Good. Then candidate majority. Great. And then if they get it, it's over. And then here's where the speciality of this system comes into play. So all kidding aside, we're trying to do this video real quick because 6 hours already written all this down. And then you'll see this go slowly. But so if someone gets a majority in the first one, it's over. If they don't, then you got to do all this, read, and then I'll show you this in action. So stop the video, read this, and be happy about it. Okay, here we go. Here's the example. Okay. And then it's just like when I helped you on Friday about tabulating or understanding the chart. So first of all, let's just talk about these people's letters. A, B, C, and D are running for class secretary. The voting preference is shown below. Use plurality, which just means you may not have a majority to start off. Plurality with elimination to find the winner. Okay, so then as you're writing this chart down and the words, I will slow down, but I'll talk to the people online because I'm sure they find my voice soothing. When you are reading or looking at the chart on Friday, the ranks are off to the left column. So first, second, third, fourth as you're writing this down. And then it's just like Friday when I told you how three's chart worked. This 3 in this second column means how many people voted this way. So 3 people said C first, then D, then A, then B. Tied to those names. I'm not saying any names today. 2 people in the third column voted A, D, C, and B. First, second, third, and fourth. And so on and so on and so forth. So this does have a purpose, but all I care about is a winner. If somebody gets the majority of the votes, they win and it's over, and we don't do any of that convoluted step 3, 4, and 5. So first, how many votes are there? Like how many voters are there? Let's just say that. There is 17. So that's how you calculate the majority. What do I do with 17? I do what to it? It is divided by 2, not 4. Don't start doing something silly. There's 17 voters that lined up how they felt about the candidates, first through fourth. And a majority would be what? What would be in a majority? Now that I wrote 8.5, what's a majority? 9. If somebody has 9 first place votes right now, it's over. Okay, now I will continue as you are writing this chart. No, I will pause myself. All right, we spent a lot of time. Well, you don't care. Okay. All right, this is what you do first. How many first place votes did A get? Then, if you can read this chart correctly. How many first place votes for A? Much more than 3. 6. Who said that? Who said it? Nobody wants to claim. Maybe I'm just hearing voices. 6. Come on, folks. Ain't no rocket science, right? 2 people voted that way, 2 people voted that way, 2 people voted that way. Now that we got the ball rolling, how many first place for B? 4. Still people missing that. Hey, maybe you'll catch on here. All right, how about C? Did they say 4? 4. And then how about D? 3. Here, we'll explain it. Here's D first place vote, and here's D, and that's how many people voted this way, and that's how many people voted this way. There we go. Now we got him. Because I stepped in as a teacher. All right. First of all, did anybody get a majority? No, because we're looking for 9 here. So don't forget that check, because some people just start going, and if you get the first step, what is the majority? You either, what if someone got 9? You don't have to do anything. You announce a winner. You understand. Okay, so now this is what we do. We're going to do it right now. Kapow. Now, what if D was 4? If D was 4, C and B were 4, 4, 4, and 4, what would you do? They're all gone, and we got a winner. I mean, that's a great thing, right? But only D lost out on the first run. This is what you do. You get rid of them. or her, I forgot what D was as a name, as if they didn't exist. And then in cases where D was better than last place, you bump up the positions. So I thought maybe one way that we could do this, I know you might whine, but that's okay, is rechart it out and rewrite it. And I'm going to do that. Okay, so 3 people voted now C to A and then B. And then there's no longer a fourth person, so there's no longer a need for that. So that's what I mean about bumping up. A now goes into second place. But the only thing that really matters is that fourth column, right? And I'm going to circle that because the fourth column, as I'm writing this, is the only change in first place votes. So this also might be a note to self. The only difference from this to this is who gets different first place or a different person in the first place vote position, at least for this round. So then I have BCA here, and you might be able to keep track of this in the original chart as it is, maybe with color coding each round. It's up to you. I just want you to make sure that you can see how these are the changes in who is first, second, and third. I'm sorry. These are the changes of first place votes being added to somebody else. And we'll change the count here. Okay, so none of these are still first place votes that they have, but then C gained 2 more first place votes. So what does C have now? 6. A gained 1. So what does A have? And B got nothing. So they're only still at 4. What happens to B now? By the way, stop. Did we get a majority, yes or no? No. Now, I think this is where it's smart. I do have another chart ready to go, and I was going to do this and rewrite it all, but I think we can handle it now to see what's going on. Right? Do you think? All right, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of B. B is the lowest now in the second round, and then I get rid of B. Is that going to change anything? Is this going to change anything? No. Is this going to change something? This is going to bump up, and then all I'm going to do is put +2 for A. Because if I were to rewrite this again, then in this chart right here, A would be up here, and then C. And then A would gain 2 votes. I think we could see it now in this one without having to rewrite it. I know that lost some people in the other hours, but I don't know why. No change here. Uh-oh, is this a change? This guy is going to move up. That circle's from the last one. I got confused. So C is going to gain 2 votes. And then guess what? B is gone, B is gone, B is gone, B is gone. None of those added any first place votes to anybody. So that's all I did. I reflected the first place vote change in the next round. It could have been rewritten in that chart again, but I don't think you need to do that. And anyway, what's 7 plus 2? 9. And that's what I was looking for. So, A wins the election. Okay? What was A's name?